Rodi once again. So it has been over 30 years I left my homeland to travel to Europe and seek for greener pastures. For over 30 years, I was able to give birth to many children. Now, throughout this period of time, I have not been able to take my children to Africa. None of them. I haven't been able to take them to Africa at any time. Every end of the year, we spend it here in Europe. It is not as if I do not want to take my children to go see their homeland where their parents came from. But the reality is, I don't have the money to sponsor that trip. Are you listening to me? I do not have the money. I don't have the money to sponsor that trip. Listen attentively now. There are so many people of African descent living in abroad, in diaspora, who cannot sponsor their family. What I mean by family is their wife and children, or their husband and children, to go see their native land. In fact, 70% of the people living in abroad are not able to sponsor their children, their entire family, to go see their native land. Many children that were born in abroad, when I'm in the Western world, or other places, other continents, I am talking about children of African descent that were born in diaspora. Many of them have not gone to see where their parents came from. You know, when I make my videos, you see some people say, "Uncle, you are discouraging us." I am not discouraging you. I'm keeping it real. Only few men are bold to come say things, to come outside, or go to social media, or come on social media and say things the way they are. You see, we are approaching the end of the year. Many people are stuck here in Europe. Many people are stuck here in Europe. That's the trend there. Let me allow this trend to just so many families are stuck here in Europe. It does not mean they do not want to travel to Africa or somewhere else. They do not have the money. They cannot afford it. So now, I came to seek for greener pastures. The question is, did I find the greener pastures? You hear about American dream. Yes, when we were in Africa, we heard about the American dream. Many people who traveled to US, to America, did not in any way find or achieve that American dream. Many are homeless. Many are broke. Many are regretting that move. So look at where I am now. You see, everywhere is lonely. You see how lonely the road is. This is how I have been celebrating end of the year. You may say Christmas every year. This morning my wife said to me, "For how long are we going to keep celebrating end of the year in Europe? When are we going to celebrate end of the year in Africa?" This morning my wife asked me, she said to me, "When are our children going to see their parents' native land?" Now, after watching this video, you decide for yourself if we actually achieved our purpose of coming to abroad or not. Well, my name is Rodi. Follow my page for more interesting videos. Many is ready, but I came outside to drop this message. I like keeping it real. See you in my next video.
Alright, the truth of the matter is that it is not easy. The reason why I put such video on my YouTube channel is to educate some of your people out there that are still thinking of selling their properties, selling their businesses, closing down everything they labored for years just to jump to abroad. It is not actually what you think. Yeah. He has been living in Europe for 30 years and he can't even afford flight tickets to take all his children back home just to see their ancestral land, just to see their root. This is where I am from. You have been hearing from Nigeria, but you don't really know where Nigeria is located. So that is to show you that it is not greener anywhere. Because Adam mean that he's greener. He has the money. He would have done that. For good 30 years, he have not done that. You see, I know, calm down. For some of you that will come under my comment section, come and tell me one or two. Oh, it's not good in Nigeria. Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. It rains everywhere. It rains everywhere. You see, coming to this American dream he talked about, my uncle traveled to America in 90s. Yes, that is when he traveled to America with his sole mirage of that American dream. He went to America till today. This man has spent more than 20 years in America. But when you look at for achievement, you cannot find any achievement. I know people that have been doing business in Nigeria that is far better than him. I know people that has been doing business that are more richer and more wealthy than him. This man now must be heading to his age of retirement in US. But still, he cannot retire because he don't have enough resources that can take care of him in his retirement. But we have some people in his age bracket in Africa that is living well. They are living good. And this man is impressed. So please, you out there watching my video, please, if you want a jabba, it's good. At least there are some people that jabba, you favor them, but don't sell everything back home. Don't sell your properties, don't sell your business. You can still leave things back home and jabba. You know why I advise you to leave things back home? Because when you leave things back home and jabba, if things go wrong where you jabba to, you can jabba that and you have something to fall back on. And that's why a lot of people find it difficult to return back home whenever things go wrong where they're jabba to. But when you don't have anything back home, you cannot jabba that. You can try it. So please, leave things back home. And if things go wrong, you will know why I say this thing. I know a lot of people that are homeless, they're on the street, they can't return back. You know this adage between the devil and Lucy. Go front. No. It's not working. Go back. It's not working. You are now stuck up in the middle and you can't go back. So please, it's not easy. It rains everywhere. You know, those days when I was still small, I remember this American dream. You see this American dream? A lot of people believe in it. But right now, I gotta be honest with you, it's no longer in America. There is nothing like American dream anywhere. Because right now, you people can see what the current president, Mr. Donald Trump, is doing in the US right now. In fact, if you are an illegal immigrant, you start packing your properties to leave America. If you don't have legal status, pack and leave. Right now, the borders are stocked up, everywhere is locked down, everything is shut down. Okay, now, what about someone that sold everything and jumped to America right now? Because to find job in America is very hard. And are you trying to tell me that you will jabba there, people back home will be sending you money? I said, no, knowing fully well the situation back home. A lot of people find it difficult to survive, let alone giving you money, sending you money in dollars. So please think twice while taking that decision. That decision can make you or destroy you. And that is why you should be very careful. Don't just do everybody jabbering. You know, that has been a trend after COVID. It has been a trend after COVID. Is it after COVID? Or immediately Tinubu took over and brought this T-Pen in Nigeria? We know, everyone is in T-Pen. But T-Pen is everywhere. Yeah, like in Western country, in America right now, prices of food stuff, groceries were on the roof. Very highly inflated a country. So it rains everywhere. The way we are shouting in Africa, shouting in Nigeria, the bag of rice is 100 and something thousand. In America, their rice also has increased in price. A lot of things, their food stuff, the way we complain, food stuff is increasing. It's also increasing in America. Then too, they are equally crying. I see many Americans that are on YouTube, on Facebook, they say, oh, prices of food stuff, prices of gas, prices of this. The way we are complaining in Africa, the way they are complaining there, even their take-home salary can no longer take them home again. The same thing Nigerians are complaining. So it rains everywhere. I'm talking about the real American citizens. So please, when you think about selling down your properties, selling down your land, selling down your car, closing down your business, you know, things that have been sustaining you for a long time in Africa, come to America. Let's think twice. Think twice. It is not greener anywhere. It is not rosy. And the funny part of it is that a lot of us that live in overseas are trying to make things to be more complicated. Some of them don't say the truth. That is my anger with them. They don't. I don't know the reason for them. A lot of them will decide to lie for nothing eternity. They will try to tell you that, oh, America is paradise, Canada is paradise, Australia is heaven. Why is not? It's paradise where you have homeless people on the street. It's paradise, people are starving. And you are telling me it's paradise. The same problem we are having in Africa, the same problem they have there. And you are trying to sell to me the country that is paradise. So please, it is the right time, even when they are telling you all those stuff, you have to do your investigation, do your findings. One thing with some Africans is that they don't do findings. Once they say, oh, this blogger just say it, oh, they will pick it up. They will not try to check the credibility. Is this thing true? Is this thing reliable information? Is this thing what is going on there? A lot of stuff that those bloggers are putting on the internet for overseas abroad, Japan, it's not true. It's not true. Many people are stocked up in overseas. Forget about this nice clothes they are wearing, or they come on social media, they put on nice clothes. You think that, oh, those people are living well. Some of those clothes, they bought it on credit. Some borrowed it. I gotta be honest with you. You see, this iPhone they are showing, those things are loan. I know that many people back home in Africa, once you have your phone, you pay for it. You have car, you pay for it. You live in a house, you pay for it. But those people, imagine their phone they are using is on credit. So that is to show that, is it that rosy they think? You think? It is not. It is the right time we tell ourselves the truth. And people in abroad are not saying the truth. They want you to start seeing them, they are living in paradise. They don't want you to disrespect them. And that's why they hide the truth away from you. Come here. Glad that they are perfect to do package.